Oh, goody.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So in this one, we are checking out Thanos, post-nerf Thanos. So this is a deck that I think had a tremendous amount to gain from the nerfing of Zabu and Silver Surfer, and after playing it for a good few hours last night, it seems that is the case. This, out of all the different Thanos builds I've seen and tried, is by far the one that has been the most effective and probably the most fun. That is Thanos Lockjaw. So what this deck is trying to do is we're trying to cheat some big stuff into play. You can see here we have quite a few large cards here, such as Infinite, Magneto, She-Hulk, America Chavez, and obviously Thanos himself, as well as Devil Dino. It's just, the thing about this deck is it looks really strange on paper because obviously we don't see the stones in our deck, but the stones are the big part of what makes this deck really powerful and viable. These cards right here are the main reason you want to be playing a Thanos deck, because they allow a ton of flexibility, whether it's gaining extra mana, moving stuff around the board, making your opponent's stuff smaller, or just being able to poof away a inconvenient location to surprise the opponent. The stones are just incredibly good, and they get even better when we have Quinjet to make them absolutely free, and then we can just toss them into our Lockjaw so we start turning stones into really big creatures. It's just a really fun and surprisingly consistent deck. It does take a little bit to get a handle on it, and every game does feel a bit like a unique puzzle, how you can use the stones to assemble a win given the board state and what your opponent's playing. But it's my favorite deck for that reason. Every game feels really different and fresh, and there are just so many interesting lines you can play with a deck like this because of the Infinity Stones. Looking at the other cards we have in this deck, Sunspot is really nice because if we're passing for Infinite or passing for She-Hulk, at least we get some value out of it. One of the best one-drops in the game. Armor definitely feels needed here because we want to protect our big sunspots. We want to protect our big creatures from Shang-Chi. It's just a very universally good tech card for this kind of list because it shuts down things that this would lose the hardest to. Then the other big tech card we have here is Leech. This is probably the one slot in the deck I think you could swap other stuff out for. I've found Leech to be surprisingly effective, but if you're looking for some other tech options here, you could also include something like Arrow or maybe Vision as good potential Lockjaw pull synergy. But I've really liked Leech. Leech has been rather impressive and has definitely been good against all the discard decks that have been going around. Dino might seem a little strange here, but oftentimes our hand is pretty full because of the stones cycling themselves, so the Dino actually gets pretty big. And Blue Marvel is really nice because sometimes the extra power we get from the ongoing is kind of a surprise to the opponent. They don't really see it coming, especially if we've already filled up a lane and they think they know exactly how much power they need to beat it. Blue Marvel can take them by surprise. But I really like this deck. This is, I think, without a doubt, my favorite deck in the game right now. It's incredibly fun to play. Every game feels pretty different while still being consistent enough to get a good amount of wins. I believe we have about a 60% win rate with this deck over a 50 game sample size, so it feels pretty consistent. And it's just fun. If you're looking for, which pool 5 card to go after, right now, my pick's got to be Thanos. He's just incredibly fun. He's never dropping down to pool 4. He's one of the big bads. He's staying in pool 5. So if you're trying to figure out what you want to spend those collector's tokens on in pool 5, Thanos gets my seal of approval. But we're going to get right on into some games with it. Before we do, if you enjoy this type of content, remember to like and subscribe. It does a ton to help out the channel. Keeps the videos coming. Without further ado, let's get into the games. Baxter Building. Quinjet is the nuts. Big fan of Quinjet. But yeah, if you're a Thanos gamer and you have the cards, this is what I would play. It feels so good. By far my favorite Thanos deck. And the thing I like about this deck the most is it always feels like a puzzle. I feel like the stones add a lot of interesting gameplay, And they make the games much different from each other. And that's something I really value. I'm going to get rid of New York because I do not like the mine games that come with this location. I'm going to hold the others. Embassy, that's good. You can play She-Hulk next turn. This looks pretty damn good. We could also just get out Dino if we wanted to. I don't think we want to yet. We're gonna do this. God, this hand is ridiculous. We have like such an absurdly good hand. You just want to dump as many cards as we can here. Most of these are going to cycle themselves, so we'll still have a big dino. Oh, we got Thanos. Oh, we can...
Clear for takeoff.
The big man. Probably just Blue Marvel into Thanos, or Devil Dino into Thanos. I think Blue Marvel is better for us. Just don't fight for the She-Hulk lane. Modok, sure. So it's 14 power. Infinite gone. Oh, they get 5 power swarms, which is a little scary. Get Wolverine. So they have 2 5-power swarms and a 19. So they have 29. So they get to 39. We'd have 18, 19. So we actually wouldn't beat... Actually, if they go all in on the left, we wouldn't beat it. But I think we have to not go all in on the left. But I think this is the play then. Yep. Read them like a goddamn book. Your apocalypse is big, bro. But not bigger than the large purple man.
Victory.
Oh man, I love reading people so much. Reads are so satisfying in this game. The big stuff. The Luke Cage. The games all kind of blend together for me. 2 games ago. Yeah, so that was the Luke Cage, right? Shuri stuff? Yeah. GG. I was hoping the She-Hulk Infinite stuff was gonna be good enough. We'll cycle it. Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, good game. I really like your the Luke Cage you have. It's a great variant. Yeah, nobody expects the She-Hulk Infinite, right? They had some extra stats too. It was pretty cool. Alright, so we can armor the bridge or Reality Stone the bridge if we want. I think I want the tempo. I'll rely on the Reality Stone to change it. Appreciate the follow. I think we just get a copy of our time stone. It's all good. I've done that before too. This is a snap. I'm glad you enjoy it. Got some neat ideas for the YouTube. Tyranitar, thanks for the follow. I'm really excited to be doing more Snap stuff now that the changes are live, because it feels so much better. I was not a happy camper last meta. Zabu meta was very, very tilting to me. This kind of seems like the nuts. I also have a sneaking suspicion this is the bot too. Yeah, I played, like, I didn't stream very much at all last season because of that. It was just frustrating. I was gonna give up on Infinite too, but then they announced the card back, and I'm a sucker for a card back. Isn't that Falcon the YouTuber? I'm not familiar, maybe it is. There are a lot of people who do Snap content that, like, there's so many who do it, it's hard to keep up with everybody, to be honest. Ah, okay. Oh, the magic. Oh, they're probably on the what's it called deck. Oh, this game is so over, chat. Super duper over. They aren't prepared. Watch, they're gonna pass into Infinite stuff, and they're gonna have a rude awakening. I bet here. Oh, I know Falcone. He did, he used to cast Hearthstone stuff. Super nice dude. He does cool videos. I liked his one covering the, oh, you're all good. I liked his one covering how much it would cost to get all the variants in Snap. I thought that was a really cool video. Oh man, chat. Okay, well, I guess we would have won tiebreakers here, but man, the Reality Stone, you gotta love that. Look at that, we let them play their Infinite on 6 because of the leech, and it still wasn't enough. The Mojo World disrespect. We still would have beat them through tiebreakers, but that's just like a little insult to injury, right? Didn't think there was a difference. Leader is like one of those cards now that it will never be a popular meta card, but it will work randomly because of like people just don't see it coming. It feels pretty bad, yeah. I hated old leaders so much though. Despised old leader. Oh wait, can we actually get a She-Hulk down if we do this? We can. It'll take up our whole turn. So maybe we just dump this here. Actually, in terms of raw power, this is better? No, they're the same. Oh no, I forgot our hand. No. I forgot. Oh, yikes, dude. Yikes. It's fine. We just high roll, dude. We just roll a big boy. Easiest win of our life. We believe in Lockjaw here. Yeah, get a Magneto. Or She-Hulk. Augers. Let's go. See, She-Hulk, we were counting on her for the final turn. Not even Adelon could stop us. It was her time to shine. Doesn't make me believe the deck is any worse. I have a lot of faith in this deck. Fucking hate the location. Leech. Ah, yes, the good old Leech into Retreat. That is a classic, as old as time itself. This is like the easiest snap of our life. Rude, dude. You really did me like that. Free Thanos, though. Can't complain about that too much. Play this so we can play Blue Marvel next turn. I don't think we need to cycle the Space Stone. They played many cards. We got our Lockjaw Killmonger incoming. Armor, okay. Already snapped, yeah. This is a really good hand. Super duper good. We have 2 stones left in our deck, which we'll draw here. Armor's kind of a low roll, but it's alright. Dino is great. Killmonger is fine. We pull the Lockjaw out. We have 2 stones, Leech, Chavez, and She-Hulk in the deck. So I think the move is just to play into this. Although it does shrink our Dino, which isn't ideal. So maybe it's just Blue Marvel, and we do this. Although if we get Leech on the final, like Lockjaw lane sucks on the final turn. So maybe this is the line. We just have the option to pass. I think I like this. We should. Is it worth keeping? Is it worth keeping the Dino bigger for a chance? I think it's worth getting another chance at the Leech, to be honest. I also should have Purple Stone first, I think. That's good because it gets our stone out of our deck. So now it's Leech, Chavez, or She-Hulk. Yeah, see, now we're in a good position. Shinobi thanks for the follow. We just yoinked them with Magneto here, I think. Should end the game. Another consideration is something like this, but we have Leech and Power Stone in our deck. If we get Power Stone, Thanos actually gets boosted. So 50-50 to make a giant Thanos is also pretty good. But I think this is more guaranteed because it'll yoink Killmonger and Bishop. I'm going to take the safe line. Bruh, Enchantress. Didn't see that coming. Guess I should have, but we still beat it. Good old yoink. Man, why can't we see that deck when we're, oh boy. Why can't we see that deck when we're playing the Enchantress deck? Good old world ship. Oh god. I don't even think I'd play it. Power down. I don't even know what they're doing. We have to decide now if we're going Infinite or not. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leech into Magneto. Yeah, I'd say Ongoing Destroyer is definitely all reliable. Rude. Oh. We just wait. What do they have that's making them snap here? Like, what is their one card? Do they have like a goblin? Because we can just pass into Infinite. Pass into Infinite, loses to Spider-Man, but beats Goblin. Dinosaur beats Spider-Man. So we have to decide now. I feel like it's if it's Cerebro 2, there is a higher chance for Goblin. Alright, we're gonna pass into Infinite, I think. Do we still win if that happens? I don't know, let's see. Yep, it was Goblin. Cerebro 2 would boost them to 2, 4, 6, so they get to 12. We get to 17. Blue Marvel. We win. 8 cubes. Victory. Now is my favorite Thanos deck. Played this a lot in battle mode. I think it's pretty good on the ladder too. Leech is the tech spot. If you don't think Leech is super good for what you're running into, you could put Arrow in instead. But I think the rest of the cards are pretty important. No reason to play this preemptively. I am going to play this though, because we need to start getting cards we can play. Yeah, I personally like the Leech in this build. I am a fan of it. Yeah, I think it's much more consistent than a lot of people would think. It doesn't work all the time, but I think it works enough of the time. We're really glad we have Quinjet here. Because otherwise we couldn't play into the Hellfire Club. So we have 1 stone left in deck, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1 stone left in deck and we can tutor it. We'll leech them next turn. And we don't need the extra mana anymore. So we can start playing here, I think. Oh no, they're gonna know Leech is coming here though. So let's just leech him now. Let's just leech him now, for good measure. Yeah, you know, I haven't played the Bast Valk one in a while, but I think it's probably pretty decent. Wait, why would they play Nightcrawler in the middle instead of on the Angela lane? Doesn't make much sense. Hellfire Club? Oh, yeah, they can't play ones. I forgot about it because we've been able to play our stones, but it's because they cost 0. Kind of funny. This is a little awkward for us. I think we just armor pass. It's not really a better line here. We could cycle this stone, but I don't think cycling the stone does a ton for us. I think we want to leave it as a surprise. This looks like a zoo deck with Daredevil. So I'm not really sure what to expect here. Spider-Man? Sure. Alright, time to hit him with the big man, big plan. I don't think we ever have to play this over here. I think we just play it middle. It also means we don't get screwed by the reality stone. So I'm gonna play middle. Reality left for fun. We could. But I want to get the Thanos win this game. Get that big 18 power Thanos. Big man with the big plan. Oh, nice Valkyrie, bro. It was leeched anyway, but